Welcome to the season 4 review of Supernatural. You might be thinking, hey, where's the season 3? You did not just skip some stuff. Right now we are experiencing some technical difficulties. So, you'll be getting that soon. We'll work it out. But, for now, we will be reviewing season 4. One of my personal favorite seasons. And you might notice my partner in crime is a bit tied up at the moment. I didn't trust that she could give a professional review of this season due to a very religious figure that pops up.
I don't know what you're saying.
And yeah, so I'll be doing this alone with just her guidance.
No.
I don't think I can trust you.
I am fine. Come on.
Fine.
Cassian, do you have a phone?
No, that's it. I'm doing it by myself.
No.
This is it.
I'm sorry.
You never got this. Do you really need your hands? I really need your hands.
Alright, season 4. Let's do this thing. Once I get these babies on.
Really?
What?
Flash goggles? Really?
Yup. They make everything better. You just don't understand.
The flash goggles? I can't believe you actually brought up the flash goggles.
They make everything better. It helps with the profound bonding.
Yeah, profound bonding.
So, season 4 starts off what I feel is the best storyline this show has ever done. And that ends with season 5. It's not just because of Castiel. It starts the whole angels and demons and apocalypse storyline. And I love it so much because it's the biggest the world ever got, the supernatural world, you know? It had the most recurring characters, all the angels plus, a few other characters, and the demons. And it had the most going on plot-wise. And I just thought it was the most ambitious the show ever got, and I don't think the show was ever better than that storyline.
Yes, in my personal opinion, seasons 4 and season 5 are some of the best. The world got bigger, it got awesomer, it got hotter, it got sadder, darker. But you had some just amazing moments.
And some
in
twists,
season
too.
4.
Yeah. I mean, not so much the Ruby, because, come on. Of course Ruby was a bad guy. Of course Ruby was manipulating Sam.
I never trusted her!
I know you didn't. Of course.
Season 3, I saw that biznatch, and I'm like, oh, hells no, we're not trusting her. And then they're like, oh, hells yes, we are.
There was no we. It was Sam.
There was a
Smart
brief
one.
period. There was a brief period where Dean tried to,
before he realized
avoid.
I'm smarter than that. Anywho, Ruby was recast in season 4 from Katie Cassidy, who in my opinion did a better job, and was replaced by Genevieve Cortex.
Now,
many of you know,
Genevieve Padalecki.
Yep.
I see this.
She's afraid Jared will somehow see this, and she doesn't ever want a bad toxic wife.
The woman is amazing, awesome, and I have nothing against her.
I have nothing against her either. So, basically, in season 4, and I think this shows the thematic, if you will, difference between the two brothers, we have the demons manipulating Sam and the angels manipulating Dean. I'm not saying Dean's perfect, because let's face it, most of the angels on the show are total jerks. Let's be honest. And yet, quite honestly, I love them all in their own way. All of them. Every last one.
On Head of the Pin, if this show got nominated for things, would have gotten nominated. But
that's the
episode.
Yeah, that's the one.
For Dean, at least. Everyone has their own episodes where you're like, that's where they would get their Emmys. If the Emmys acknowledged things from the CW. And not just stupid shows on stupid networks, giving it to the same 5 people every year.
Well said.
Sure.
So,
and I'd like to also say the Emmys this year acknowledged in their collages of shows Vampire Diaries. Screw you and the white horse you rode in on.
So the first angel we meet is Castiel, and my little fangirl heart belongs to him.
He gripped us tight and raised us from perdition.
Oh my god, did he ever. Played by the gorgeous and talented Misha Collins. Oh my... I'm sorry, I promise I wouldn't get fangirl. That's what got me all taped up. But his entrance, aside from death in season 5, was the most awesome entrance ever on the show. I mean, come on.
I'll go fangirly for a second. Never did anything so religious sound so blasphemous.
Oh, good lord. That's why he picked Jimmy as his vessel. He thought, there's a hottie. There's a hottie.
Mixed with his deep, raspy, growly Batman voice.
And I've heard it said, I think it was either Ben Edlund or Eric Kripke, that if that character hadn't worked out, they would have dropped the entire Angel storyline. So, thank you, Misha. Thank you. Yeah, because he's the most important angel.
And not only did he grip the fangirls tight and raise them from perdition and Dean, grip the show.
Yeah, because season 4, I believe, is the highest the ratings ever got.
Yes. What many people don't know is Supernatural had crappy ratings.
It was always a question of whether it was going to get renewed.
Season 3, we were always like, oh god, please go on. But in season 4, the ratings spiked and we had higher ratings than ever. And there's actually interviews where you can catch where Jensen's talking about it. That's the one I mainly remember. And it's very odd for a show to pick up ratings. And a lot had to do with the newest storyline and our favorite angel.
Yes. Our sweet, holy tax accountant. Castiel, I have these for a reason. I love the relationship between Cass and Dean. And I love it because, A, it's like the one relationship on the show that started from scratch, you know what I mean? And that actually went somewhere, because most of the other recurring characters are just off before anything is done with them. So I liked seeing that slowly build up over 3 seasons. I will ignore the way it's apparently ended right now. Just know I'm screaming obscenities at that woman in my head. But in my head only. I'm not going to get into it here. Anyway, so there's that, and 2, I don't know, I just love the way that Castiel loves Dean. If that makes any sense, it doesn't sound totally retarded. I just think the way he would literally do anything for him, the way he has done anything for him, I just think that's a beautiful thing to watch, in my opinion.
I'm not a slasher. I like their friendship.
I like their friendship too. Honestly, the slash can stay in fanfiction. That's totally cool. We also get Uriel, Zachariah, Anna, and is that it? We get hints of Raphael. We don't actually see him until season 5. I think that's it. Is there any more this season?
No.
Yeah. And then we have some recurring demons. Obviously, we've got Ruby, and we've got Lilith carrying over, who is now shockingly the adult of a hot female, or I guess she's supposed to be hot. Alistair, who, with Marlon Brando voice aside, was a really effective villain, I thought, and a really good foil for Dean, so it's kind of too bad he got off so early, in my opinion.
Which Alistair did you like more?
Second one, Marlon Brando voice, he's scarier. First one was just like, whatever.
Yeah, I know. I did too. I think a lot of people like the first one more, though.
They had a problem with the second one's voice. I'm like, so did I, but the lady did it.
I don't mind the second one's voice. I mean, I don't know. It's like when I think about a voice, it's like, that's just his voice.
I know.
Like, I think that's such a, your voice is so annoying. Why'd you have to do that? And then he's like, that's how I talk every day. And then you'd feel like a big butthead now, wouldn't ya? But I'd also like to state on the Lilith thing. I liked her better little. I didn't like the fact that they had to have Sam all... kiss on her. Yeah, and the son was like, I know that's why they made her big for him, and I didn't think she was effective. I think the little girl was better.
Yeah, she was, but
I mean, I know, I mean, I'm not saying, Sam should have kissed the little girl or anything,
and the death, I think they wanted to go there with the kid.
She was a demon. That kid was freaky. I wouldn't have cared.
you were in some sort of hardcore denial that Ruby is using Sam. You weren't quite sure, in my opinion, what the Angels were up to, and you know it couldn't be good. But you don't really find out until the last episode that they want the apocalypse as much as the demons do. Because this whole thing, supposedly, Dean is supposed to prevent the apocalypse by stopping the 66 seals from being broken. Then it turns out they want them broken. They want Lucifer to rise so that Michael can fight him.
Yeah, but one thing they also mentioned that everyone conveniently forgets, Dean started this in hell. I want that Dean for this. I don't like to blame Dean. Some people, who shall remain nameless, who are sitting behind me, like to just conveniently forget things in storylines when it doesn't please her. And I don't.